So I have to make this video again. I don't know what was going on with the sound, but now we're back at it. I'm gonna talk about the same fucking topic, but not as long as I just did it. You have to see it like that. I was just talking about making money and becoming fame or becoming unknown and all of that stuff for like 10 minutes. I'm trying to short it down, cut it down for you, and talk about it in like 2 to 3 minutes because what I'm doing right now is just more like a monologue. I talk to myself about why I have to focus on making money to become the man that I want to become, okay? Because my goal is not to be famous. I don't give a fuck about no one. Why should you want to be famous known by people who don't give a fuck about themselves, and they also do not give a fuck about yourself or you, but the only thing why they care is because you gave them something that they cannot achieve because their life is miserable. So I don't give a fuck about no one. I don't give a fuck about a hate comment. I don't give a fuck about all of these people because they are dumb. What I care about is my family, my freedom, and all of that shit that I can achieve for my family. I don't give a fuck about if I'm known or not because, yes, in history you have to see it like that. The winner is always known. So also if the bad guy wins, he writes the history. So even if you're a good guy right now, thinking that you want to achieve something, becoming a legend, all of that stuff, you cannot rewrite history and you cannot decide what they rewrite at 20 to 30 years. So do not give a fuck about that. Trust me. Care about your family. Care about making money. Care about becoming the best father you can be, the strongest version and the most capable version of yourself. But now you have to see it like that. Where you start. If you're like me, 23 right now, chasing the freedom, chasing to make a big family, chasing to make that money. What should you focus on? Because I'm right now trying to be a fighter and also got the pressure because everyone around me is now fighting. Everyone is making MMA. Everyone is jiu-jitsu. I train Muay Thai in boxing for like 1 year, but I'm not the best and I want to become one of the best. But is that really a smart move to now, scramble the last amount of money that I have, put it into a gym and trying to make it as a fighter or make it fuck ton of money and then invest all of that money to become the best version of myself? What is the smarter move? What is the thing that I have to do to become better? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. So fuck being known, fuck being fame, but get rich or die trying. That's the thing I can give you. Get rich or die trying. Do everything you can and put all of the investment and all of the things you have to achieve into making money. Because if you have the money, you can now put it into gun training. You can now put it into investing in the best gym. Think about Jake Paul. He wasn't a good fighter, but he started with like 22, 23. He put all of the, just because of the fact that he was a multi-millionaire, he was able to become a great fighter. He's a very good boxer right now because he trained like with elite trainers and elite systems and a good diet for like 7 years. How can he not be a good boxer if you now compare it to all of the greats that didn't have that money? They had to like scramble the last amount of money to make something out of them. Many of them are talented and they started when they were young. But if you're now 22, 23 and trying to make it as a fighter, think smart. I do not say that you don't have to become a fighter. I also want to become a fighter and I want to fight. But is there a shame to focus on yourself for to like 2 years to focus on money? Then you're like 23, 25, 26, have that money, and now you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's life. Focus on the money. Do not focus on being famous. Focus on yourself. That spirit. Let's go.